Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about LCM and HCF. Firstly, I'll talk through what each of these terms mean, and then I'll talk about how you find each of these. So let's take a look at LCM first. It stands for lowest common multiple. What you really need to do is quite explain in the definition itself. I like to work backwards. So find the multiples, take a look at all the common ones, and then it's the lowest one that's going to be your answer. But if you're not quite sure what multiple means, let's take a look at a times table. In this case, I'm going to look at the times table of 2 because we're going to find the times table of 2 and 3 anyway. So I've just randomly decided to show you example with the times table of 2 as to what I mean when I say multiple. So we know 2 times 1 equals 2, 2 times 2 equals 4, 2 times 2 3 equals 6, and 2 times 4 equals 8. So anything to the left side are factors, and anything to the right side of the times table are multiples. So whatever two numbers multiply to give you, they are your multiples. So in this case, 2 is the multiple, then 4 is your multiple, 6 is your multiple, 8 is your multiple. And anything on the left side are factors, so whatever numbers you multiply to give you that multiple are factors. So 2 and 1 are your factors, 2 and 2 are your factors, 2 and 3 are your factors, and 2 and 4 are factors. But they are factors of the multiples. So 2 and 1 in this case is the factor of 2. In this case, 2 is a factor of 4, 2 and 3 are factors of 6, 2 and 4 are factors of 8. So like I said, when we're trying to find the lowest common multiple, we should work backwards. So let's find the multiples. So the multiples of 2, we're pretty much done here. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. Obviously, the multiples can go on forever and ever, but you need to stop at a point where you think it's suitable to stop. So let's take a look at times table of 3. So 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, and I think we can stop here. Now, why do I think we can stop here? We can stop here because we've found a common multiple. 6 is a common multiple because it's in this list and it's also in this list. And we can clearly see it's the lowest common multiple. Therefore, LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So let's take a look at another example here. I'm going to do 4 and 6. So let's find the lowest common multiple. Working backwards, so let's find the multiples of 4 and 6. So it's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. There's a reason why I'm doing so many terms, and you'll see why in a second. So multiples of 6, so that's 6 itself, 12, 18, 24, 30, and 36. I'm going to stop here. So next step is to find the common ones. In this case, we've got 2 common ones. So we've got 12, but we've also got 36. So this is the reason why I carried on doing this list up to 40, whereas we didn't need to. The reason is because 2 numbers can have a lot of common multiples, but LCM is finding the lowest one, which in this case is 12. So LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. Let's take a look at HCF now. So it stands for highest common factor. With this one as well, I like to work backwards. So find all the factors first, find the common ones, and it's the highest one, that's your answer. So in this case, it's 5 that we're looking at and 10. So first of all, write down the list of all the factors. So it would be 1 and 5 itself, because 1 times 5 gives you 5. 2 can't be a factor, 3 can't be factor. In fact, nothing else can be the factor of 5 because 5 is a prime number, and prime numbers only have factors of 1 or itself. 10 has a factor of 1 and 10 because 1 times 10 gives you 10. 2 is a factor because 2 times 5 gives you 10, but nothing else multiplied gives you 10. So circle all the common factors. So this is one list and this is your second list, and circle all the common ones. So 1 is the common one and 5 is also common. So we worked our way backwards and we found all the factors because these are the factors. We've circled all the common ones. Common ones are 1 and 5 because they're in both the lists. And then we said, okay, the highest one is 5. Therefore, the HCF of 5 and 10 is 5. Here's another example. So we're going to find the HCF of 20 and 25. So let's list down all the factors. 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 3 is not a factor of 20, 4 and 5, and that's it. For 25, we have 1 times 25, and then we have 5 times 5, which is 25. And this is it for 25. So we circle all the common ones. So 1 is the common one, 5 is the common one. Obviously we've got 2 5s here, so it doesn't really matter. You can just circle 1 5. And we can clearly see that the highest number is 5. Therefore, in this case also, the HCF is 5.